Hi everyone. Today my topic is taxation of non-United States individuals for the services provided to United States business. This is guest lecture presentation number 3, and one of the reasons why I pick up these topics was the currently I'm in a trucking company and we have several overseas payments to the individuals for the services that they provide to us. And I was always thinking about the IRS requirements on that and how IRS treat that payments. So let's look on the executive summary. We have non-resident alien, taxation of the non-resident alien's income from the United States sources, and conclusion. What's non-resident alien? This is the individual who is not United States citizen or United States national and has not passed the green card test or substantial presence test. So green card is a legally permanent resident. So if the person has no green card or has not passed a substantial presence test. What does it mean? It's physically present in the United States at least 31 days during the current year and 183 days during the 3 years period, which covers current year and 2 previous years. Counted as all days presented in current year and 1 divided by 3 of the days in first year before current year and 1 divided by 6 of the days in second year before the current year. Let's look at an example to better understand. For example, Ben was physically present in the United States on 120 days in each of the year 2021 up to 2023. So does he meet substantial present test? Let's look. So what's the formula says? Current year 2023, 120 days, we have to apply by 1, multiple by 1, and actual stay in 2022, 120 days, we have to divide by 3, and actual stay in 2021, we have to divide by 6. So sum up all of these numbers is 180 days. However, the requirement is 183 days, so Ben doesn't meet the substantial present test, and he will be treated as a non-resident alien for the tax purpose. What's the key factor to consider the taxation? The key factor is services are performed physically where? Location. So if the service was provided in United States, then it will be taxable. But if the service is provided outside the United States, it's not subject of United States income tax. Okay, so the key factor is actual or physical location of the service was performed, where service was performed. Okay, and let's look on the taxation of the non-resident alien's income. So there is a 3 type of the non-resident alien's income from the United States source. The first one is effective connected income. This is from the trade or business in the United States, such as a service in the United States for the employer. The rate is as similar as a resident taxpayer, 10 to 37%, depending on the earned income after the applicable deductions. Second type of the income is a fixed determinable annual or periodical income, or called FDAP. This is the passive income, kind of dividends, interest, pensions, annuity, royalties. And the rate is flat rate, 30%, does not qualify for tax credits or deductions. And the third one is a capital gain. The capital gain from the sale of the certain assets, such as a real estate, stock, or items with a significant value. The flat rate, 30%, does not qualify for tax credit and deductions, same as a fixed determinable annual or periodical income. However, for the capital gains, there is an exemption can be applied. if individual is exempted, student, researcher, teacher, or the asset sold was not property and the person is present in the United States less than 183 days in a year, gain were released. So if these two criteria are met, if one of them is met, then capital gain can be exempted. Okay. What's the tax forms that the non-resident aliens should fill out? The main form is a 1040 NR, and also depend on circumstance and conditions. There is other schedules and forms that should be filled out. For example, for the schedule NEC, it can be filled when there is a capital gain or fixed determinable annual or periodical income, or if there is any uh, tax treaty benefits claiming, then Schedule OI should be filled. For itemizing deduction to reduce taxable effective connected income, then Schedule A should be filled out. Form 88333 position disclosure and Form 8843, this is for the statement for exempt individuals such as a student, researcher, or teacher, as we said in previous slide regarding capital gain. Okay. What's deadlines? Deadlines similar as for general deadlines. Tax return deadline is April 15. If extension is needed, then the person should fill out the form 4868 requesting for extension, and extension can be done for 6 months up to October 15. However, even if extension is filled out, any tax due must be paid by April 15. Income tax treaties and benefits for non-resident aliens. Actually, we know that government signs tax treaties or an agreement with other countries, and one of the main reasons is avoiding double taxation of the same income. So we know the United States has signed tax treaties with the many different countries, like United Kingdom, most European Union countries, Mexico, Canada, China, and to claim benefits of the treaties, person should complete Form 1040 NR, Schedule OI, and Form 8833. Common tax deduction credits for non-resident aliens. So actually, there is some opinion like I was thinking, is there any tax allowed for deduction or tax credit for the non-resident aliens? Yes, there is, and it calls tax breaks. But however, it can be only applicable for the effective connected income from the business or trade. So these tax breaks, or by the word tax deductions and credits, cannot be applied against fixed determinable annual or periodical income or capital gain income. Okay. What's the common type of the tax breaks that non-resident aliens qualify to include? This is the state and local income tax, charitable contribution to United States qualified non-profits, and casualty and thief losses. And the person should claim those benefits. The person should fill out Schedule A and plus Form 1040 NR. Okay. There's two more forms that I have to mention. Very important. The first one is Form W8BN. This is tax forms that classifies a foreign worker status as a non-United States citizen and determines proper tax reporting and withholding for the entity providing them income. Okay, so this is the person who is providing services, non-foreigner or non-resident aliens, should provide, fill out, and provide properly fill out and include all the information and provide WABN form. And in this WABN form can be used as for the claim beneficial tax treaty benefits or eligible for exemptions from the United States withholding tax on certain type of the income source earned in the United States. Okay, and this is the form of the WABN form. Second form is a 1042-S. This is a tax form used to report various type of the income paid to non-residents in the United States and tax withhold. So this is similar as a 1099 form that businesses usually issue to the contractor, but they're for the resident contractor. For the non-resident contractor and for non-resident aliens, foreign individuals, the United States payer should issue Form 1042-S. Yeah. So this was the presentation that I would like to mention, and what's the conclusion? So there is a fifth. The first one, non-United States individuals are taxed only on the United States source of income. If the income is out of United States source or service was provided out of the United States, there is no any obligation for reporting and withholding. Withholding may apply unless the treaty or exemption is claimed. So for that, the Form 8 WABN and Form 8322 should be filled. Proper documentation essential to avoid penalties. Even the Form WABN is not reported filed with the IRS, but the United States payer should keep it for the records and for the in case of IRS audit. And the main key factor for the service provided is a physically location of the service where it was provided. So based on that, then it will be treated as a United States income or out of the United States income. And these are preferences and sources that I use it for preparation of presentation. Most I use IRS publication and other resource. You can see and check the resource for the details as well. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Bye.